Halo Sobat Jooomers, balik lagi sama gue di game Alan Wake 2. Kita udah mulai mempersempit, enggak sih, plotnya gimana ceritanya si Alan Wake bisa ketemu sama si Saga. Dia somehow bisa kontak sama real world dari dark worldnya dia dengan cara menelusuri si para cultist misterius ini ya. So, kultisnya ada di situ dengan jantungnya hilang karena udah diambil sama yang di dunia nyata ya mungkin. Dan somehow kayaknya ada yang mengalter ceritanya si Alan ini tanpa sepengetahuan dia. Nah, kita nggak tahu nih, kita lihat.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. The meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence.
Bahasa berat banget cuy.
Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride.
Permisi. Kok nggak keluar? Kita masih di sini. Lampu gua ada 3 nih. Permisi. Oh. Somehow get to the apartment parliament tower. Sebenarnya kita bisa muter lagi sih guys kalau emang masih pengen ini ya nanti kesini lagi ya. Bisa.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Station change? Change gimana maksudnya? Oh wow, ini dia.
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Gua jujur ya, gue pengen ke tanda tanya itu sih. Cuman, ya nanti gue kesana lagi dah. Ya, nggak sekarang. Okay. Nggak apa-apa guys, still. Ntar gue akan dapetin. Wow. So ini adalah apartemen kita. Okay. The dark place. Wow. Parliament Tower. Let me see. Oh wow.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words.
Betul.
Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger. Was Alice here? In the story?
Alice? Apa Alice? Dari mantan dia? Ex-wife. Oke. Nggak ada jalan lain. Ya naik lift. Lantai 6. Please jangan ada apapun. Jedar. What's this? Koncol. Alice lagi. Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Baru mulai ya, seperti biasa ya. Ini softbox. Like this.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Liz?
This symbol wasn't here before.
Oh. Why?
Alice.
The photo for exhibition poster.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Stok. Aduh, males nih gue. Ada simbol. Wow.
Alice's video camera. No
Video.
memory card inside.
Ada memory cardnya. Focal point. To the dark place. Video art no. Screen. Permisi. Apakah ada yang bisa ku ambil? Gua harus memory card. Part 1. Ah.
Alice's memory card.
Wow. Anjir, gambar asli.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block.
Block?
It brought out a meaner side of him.
Oh.
One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
Okay.
We argued. Things went wrong.
Ah, putus.
And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly.
Padahal dia sih hilang.
Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
Huh?
Typewriter keys clacking,
Uh-oh.
voices. Alan was back, haunting me.
Agak lama ini.
Then it got violent.
Huh?
It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Huh?
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes.
Okay.
Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
Huh?
My nightmares caught on film.
What?
And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
Gee, that makes sense.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
What?
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
The Art of Alice Wade. Uh-oh. footage asli lagi guys.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Iri. Tapi ngelooping lagi, nggak bisa mati di sini kan? Kelar lagi. Return. Terus? Oh, loading. The other side, trophy earn lagi. Oh, Saga.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Betul, Dark
It's
Place.
like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Betul.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that,
I see.
there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
Betul.
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Casey, diam aja, Casey.
And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
The cult.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Apa ini? Bacaan kita lihat.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her.
Oh, ini kenapa
She
dia
drew a
tahu?
weapon.
Kenapa cult ada clickernya? I see. Saga edge toward the broken door, her guns ready, flashlight. Gitu yang dicoret-coret diganti aja. Ah. Learn about the clicker.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Where is the clicker? Menurut dia ada di Watery di skripnya.
Think, Saga. The
Wait,
cult
wait,
of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
For now, you can switch between Alan and Saga's story via the bucket in the janitor break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Janitor break room? Ini kan? Switch reality. Oh, anjir. Ada dua dong. Gue mau switch.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
Uh-oh.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
What? Right.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site.
Jadi kita harus pakai dua sekarang.
The dark nights to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Well, welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back.
We sing Initiation 4.
I knew how
Oke,
this
kita
worked
pakai
out.
Alan dulu aja ya.
Take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old god Backyard, we have created something special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Oh ya, ayo. Kita masuk ke Initiation keempat. Oh, movie lagi kah? Waduh.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
What?
Mama gave me a magic clicker.
Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
What? Tidak ke atas. What twisted world is this? Waduh. Kena copyright. Kalau copyright aku mute. What is this twisted world?
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
You.
So true.
So here is a clue of hope to remember. Visions they come true. Abandon the lights with
Terus gue nikmatin lagu aja gitu sampai kelar gitu. Wow, enak lagu ini. Kayak Inception cuy. Gila. Oh my god, what? Another song?
And the award goes to And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
It was all too much, I had to get away.
Gila, aneh banget. Aneh banget realita ini. Oke, ini sama Backroom nggak beda jauh sih guys sebenernya ya. Gila, sepanjang game ini. Oke. Wow. What? Lah. Kok HP gue dikit lagi sih? Perasaan gue udah...
But there is more to it than meets the eye.
I never meant for it to ruin my life that way.
Would you say you let the jaded lie?
Dark shades could never see.
Padahal HP gue mungkin udah gede loh.
But true.
Sambil lampu. Itu di mana ya? Nggak ada lampu kita. What? What? Ini ada lampu kita guys. Ini ada lampu. Lampu, halo. Wah ini mah gue dengerin lagu aja ya. Lagi perform in the musical. Kadang nyala kenapa ya? Kadang nyala, kadang mati loh. Oh. Apalagi anjir, Inception cuy. What? Nah, tidak ini copyrightnya.
One shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
Wih, enak banget gitar ya. Ya, a flare tuh. Oh. Waduh. Mampus. Anjir. Konyol. Nah, apa-apa gue skill lagi ya, BTW ya. But selesai nggak sih? Gua pakai revolver. Lucu. Si lagunya sih keren banget. Ini apa sih? Digoyangin aja guys ya. Gue kayak nggak ngaruh di sini. Apakah aku balik ke dunia yang lebih tidak nyata?
A vision.
Lah.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo seems to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
The final chorus bring the song to climatic end.
You have to find your way out.
You gotta find the way out. Na, 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 na. What? Hey guys, copyright dah udah part ini dah. Gokil, what am I doing right now? Oh, udah kelar. Oke.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Yeah.
Champion of light,
Catchy, right?
herald of darkness,
Catchy sih.
lost in the
Na, 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 na. Oh, status gue balik lagi guys. Waduh, end of part. Na 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 na. Ta 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 na na na. Oke guys, selesai dulu part ini. Gua takut copyright, tapi kalau kalian bingung, sama gue juga ya. Namanya aja ini udah kayak twisted dimension. Kayak anggap kalian lagi main Persona ya. Kalian isekai gitu di dunia lain, tapi ini versi baratnya ya, dicampur dengan dark horror vibes ya. Jadinya seperti ini. Apapun itu yang di dalam di dark world ini, apapun bisa terjadi. Karena kita ada campur tangan si Mr. Scratch ini atau Dark Doppelganger si Alan yang katanya sesuai ceritanya. Ya kita nggak tahu nanti lanjutnya gimana. Tapi episode ini agak sedikit wow, agak di luar nalar gue. Tapi kayak ini lagunya bakal jadi salah satu soundtrack yang paling ikonik di Alan Wake 2 sih. Keren banget sih menurut gue. Aransemennya bagus, kayak rock, musik rock tapi kayak zaman like tahun 2000-an gitu. Kayak catchy banget sih. Nanti kalian dengar sendiri deh lagunya, bener ada atau maksudnya sih bener ada ya. Tapi kalau kalian suka sama konten kali ini, jangan lupa untuk klik like, share, dan subscribe channel. Kita ketemu lagi di video Alan Wake berikutnya. I'll see you guys soon. Never stop and keep it slow. Bye bye.